How are you?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Wonderful. Thank you for coming out.
Not kidding.
Thank you very much
Of course.
for everything.
Fellas.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Better than the last time I saw you guys. How much different we all feel a year later than we felt a year ago. Coming into what we were going to bear that day. And so, you know, all these volunteers, and you all are just a representative of, like, literally thousands of people who came here and helped us at a time when we really needed help more than any time in the history of the state. And so today, for me and for Mary Pat, it's a day to acknowledge all the people who have done so much to help our state begin to recover. And please note, I said begin to recover. There is a lot left to do. And we said that back at the time, you know, when I rode around the first week after the storm, I said to folks, this is going to be 18 to 24 months before we really get everything done that we need to get done. So we're about halfway there. And so I'm happy today for the stuff that we've been able to all accomplish together, and really has been an incredible coming together of people. I want us to all think about just how much better things look today than they looked a year ago, and celebrate that, because we all accomplished that together. It didn't happen easily, and it's not automatic that it was going to happen. But we also have to acknowledge that there's still, you know, thousands of people out of their homes. And for them, it doesn't matter that tens of thousands of people are back in their homes. To them, it only is going to matter when they get back in their home. And so that's got to be our mission now as we move forward, is to not forget those folks. I can tell you that the biggest thing I heard when I was going around a year ago from folks when they would see me is they would look at me and say, please don't forget us. So, you know, I can't break faith with those people, and neither can you. We can't forget them. Until they're back home, we cannot forget them. And so today, for me, is more about just a time to take a deep breath and rededicate ourselves to that mission, which is to get people back to normal. And that's what we're going to continue to work to do. So I thought this was a great place to start my day.
It's ridiculous that we're still doing so much work, but there's still so much work left to be done, so we'll keep doing it until we're done.
There's all kinds of stuff here that looks really good, so none of which I have any talent at all. So sometime in Union Beach later, you'll see just how untalented I am at this, I think, with me and the First Lady, who's much better at this than I am. Starting here in Seaside is the right place to be, because this is a group of some of the most resilient people in our state. And for those of you who are not from here, you learn that pretty quickly. And not only have they had to confront the storm, but then the fire afterwards. And each one of those times, this is a group of people who just say, okay, what's next? What do we have to do next to help our neighbors and to help our friends? So it's going to be an emotional day for me and for a lot of people around this state. And I see all the volunteers here, and it just warms my heart, it really does, to see all of you here and to see you continuing to stick with it and help us and understand just how bad things were, and even though they've gotten better, we have a lot of work still left to do. So.
Seabright, thanks.